Here we are with my old friend and colleague Steve Flink of TennisChannel.com. And Steve, are we going to talk about Djokovic and the luck that he seems to have?
I mean, imagine in the second round he gets a default. He has an injured opponent at Vesely who had beaten him in Monte Carlo, and he doesn't even have to hit a ball. And now today against Yuzhny, he plays 6 games. He's up 4-2. Yuzhny has to retire. So, remarkable.
Yeah, and then especially if you think that he has a problem to his shoulder, that we saw the first match that he couldn't serve hard.
Right.
So he needed some rest, and he got it.
He did, and what I saw today, he seemed a little better in terms of what he could do with his serve, and he got it up to 122 miles an hour, which is a little better than he wasn't able to get in the 120s very often in the first round match. So this was encouraging. What we saw, but it wasn't very much tennis.
No, it wasn't very much tennis, and I think that he must be happy that John Isner lost to Edmund.
Very happy, because it's never fun to play Isner and try to deal with Isner's serve. He knows over best of 5 he could probably wear him down, but still he'd much rather play Edmund. It's a more comfortable matchup. He should be very happy about that, and that match he will play on Sunday.
Yes, especially if you think that more or less Isner has a sort of similar game to Querrey. Querrey is the guy who beat Djokovic in Wimbledon.
True, but it's even more intimidating to play Isner with that serve than Querrey with his. So I think definitely Djokovic is happy about this.
Yes, and probably Djokovic is happy also if he looks forward that Mr. Sock beat Cilic.
Yes.
Because I mean, if Djokovic goes through Edmund, he may win. He may have to play either Tsonga or Sock.
Yes.
And Cilic was more dangerous. We remember when he won the U.S. Open.
Right. True. Cilic had a great Open here 2 years ago. Now he has never beaten Djokovic in 14 tries.
Correct.
So that's a problem. On the other hand, maybe it would have been the wrong time to play him if Cilic had been in form. It seems to be unfolding the way he would want it, considering the injuries that he's been carrying.
Yeah, and then in the lower part of the same section of the draw, in the same half of the draw, well, we have Nadal, who will have to play Pouille, who beat Bautista Agut, and then there is Monfils, who has to play Baghdatis. I mean, none of these players seem, in my opinion, able to beat the best Nadal. I mean, the best Nadal of these days, even. I'm not talking about the best Nadal a few years ago.
I completely agree, and I felt all along, actually, Ubaldo, I thought even coming into the tournament, even when Raonic was still in the draw, that Nadal always had a great chance to make the semifinals. Now, I'm even more convinced than ever.
Sure. And so we could talk today about the ladies now.
Sure.
And well, you must be happy that Madison Keys was able to come back from 5-1 in the third versus the Japanese, the black Japanese Osaka.
Yes, it was 18.
Black and blonde.
Yes, interesting player, an 18-year-old ranked 81 in the world, and she had Keys 5-1 in the third, as you said, and then Keys won the next 5 games, and lost the next game, but then in the tiebreak came through very comfortable in the tiebreak. So she's pretty fortunate to escape from that far back. I think she's relieved more than excited.
Yeah, now she will have to play Wozniacki, who is not a newcomer, but is coming back.
No, interesting matchup, because you know Wozniacki is going to get so many balls back in play, and Keys always goes for big shots, goes for a lot of winners. She's going to have to be sharp, because Wozniacki will work her hard.
Yeah. I personally was happy that Vinci won her match against the German Witter.
Why would you be happy about that?
Well,
what country is she from, anyway?
I don't know. The same country of Paolo Lorenzi, who tomorrow has to play Murray. I think he has less chances to win than Vinci versus Tsurenko.
Hey, I agree with that.
Anyway, so we'll see tomorrow what happens, because we have Jean-Martin Del Potro versus Ferrer.
Yes.
And that's an interesting match.
Yeah, historically he's had problems with Ferrer, but I think Ferrer coming off a long 5-setter against Fognini, that's going to be a hard recovery for him, and I like Del Potro's chances. Probably, he might lose a set, but no more.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't see a great program, a great scheduling tomorrow night. Siegemund, Venus Williams, Kyrgios, Marchenko. I don't see big matches.
No,
and,
no.
and Serena Williams versus Joanna Larsson. So I mean, a program a little weak.
I think so. It's not one of the. But we'll come back Sunday with a stronger one. You can count on that.
Yeah, apparently it will rain.
That's all right. We'll get good matches in Nash Stadium.
Okay. Thanks, Steve Flink. See you tomorrow.